Good morning, it's 7:51 at KNEB and time for an update of News Extra on this Thanksgiving. Here's Kevin Mooney. It's brought to you by Gearing Civic Center.
Thanks, Bill. Good morning, everyone. Our guest today, Jeff Reifschneider. He's with the Scottsbluff Noon Kiwanis Club, and he has been coordinating our Christmas tree sales for, I don't know, what is it, 11, 12 years?
This will be my 12th year coordinating a lot.
Yeah, something like that. So he's been doing it a long time, and we're just ready to go out there and sell you a Christmas tree starting tomorrow over at Aulick's TLC, right?
Tomorrow at noon, and guess what? We got a short season. We're going to have to do it quick.
Yeah, that's no question about that. So we're kind of thinking that Christmas trees will go pretty fast this year, given the fact there's fewer days to buy one. So let's start out, I guess, first question. We got all different kinds of trees, right? We got 3 different kinds.
We do. We've always featured the grand fir. That's the longer, softer needle, gives you more smell in the house. We brought in the Fraser tree like we have in past years, a little shorter, stubbier needle. They're claiming to fame is they retain moisture better and they don't drop the needles quite as early as the grands. And then if you're used to going out, as a little one, going out and cutting your own tree on the ranch, well, we bring in the native Doug firs.
Yeah. Little kind of Charlie Browns.
Well,
we call them Charlie Browns, but we got some good ones.
They are nice little trees this year. Good shape. All of them came in good shape. The Charlie Browns or the Doug firs come out of Canada, and the Fraser and the Grands come out of Sandpoint, Idaho.
All right. So how many trees we have out there?
About 280 trees now.
Okay, 280 trees.
Mm-hmm.
So you ought to be able to find one.
Oh, and they're great
this
trees.
Weekend, pretty easily.
Pretty easy. They came off the tree. They're heavy. They're carrying a lot of moisture. Good shape. Always came in good shape in the past years, but probably heavier this year than past. They're a lot of good moisture in them.
All right. So the price for these trees is generally, say, in the neighborhood of $35 to $50, and then it goes up from there, right?
The 5-footers start at about $40, and just price them up $10 a foot off of that. 40, 50, 60. Our big ones are 80. Brought in a couple of big rascals this year.
You said 14-footers? You already pre-sold those?
Brought a couple of 14-footers, and they were pre-sold, and they're a great-looking tree. I mean, we're going to have fun with those. It takes 3 people to handle them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other ones we have, the bigger ones right now in the lot are probably 8-9 feet, probably.
We normally order them 8 foot, and they come in 8, 9. Sometimes they'll stretch up to 10. So when we tell you it's a 5-foot tree, it might be 5.5 foot. We tell you 6, it might be 6.5 foot. So
we give you a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we give you a little bit. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll sell you a tree just like I'm buying it. If I don't like the top, I'm not selling you the top. So
yeah,
we'll sell you nothing but the good part of the tree.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So so the hours that we're open.
Okay, weekdays we open at noon, go till 8. Saturdays it's a full day from 9 till 8. Sundays we go noon to 6.
All right, so there's a lot of time to do it.
A lot of time to do it. And this weekend we're supposed to have some really warm temperatures. You might as well come out and get that tree early.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a cut tree. They have a certain lifespan to them. If you could get them in water now, why not do it now if it's in the garage versus let me dry it out on the lot for 3 weeks and then come get it. So put it in water now, and you have a little better chance to make that tree last till New Year's.
And that's what the first thing you need to do when you get it home. Probably leave it in the garage with the water for a day or 2. Isn't that the idea?
Yeah, if you're going to take it home and get it in water, we're going to cut about an inch off that stump and open up the water veins for you, and we'll get it trimmed up a little bit. But get it in water, even if you're not taking it in the house. Best thing you do, they'll suck up 2 quarts of water a day. Some of those trees.
Yeah. So you need to keep pouring the water to it.
A lot of water.
Yeah, a lot of water to them, and you'll be okay.
Hopefully.
All right. All right, we're going to take a break, talk a little bit more about where the money goes to right after this.
Next generation of virtual meetings is arriving at the Civic Center. Boost your productivity by meeting with multiple locations at one time.
You've got up to 3 minutes.
With the Polycom video system, you work visually
in
HD, allowing a rich learning experience.
This is easy today. Got more time than you.
Your speaker can be off-site and have human interaction. Call 436-6888 or visit GearingCivicCenter.com. The Gearing Civic Center, true inspiration.
Once again, we're back on News Extra. Jeff Reifschneider is here from the Scottsbluff Noon Kiwanis Club. He's He's been a friend of mine and a member of the Kiwanis Club for a long time, and it's the 12th year he's coordinating our Christmas tree sales. And so we want you to go out there at Aulick's TLC and get a Christmas tree. The lot opens tomorrow at noon, and we'll be open till we get rid of all of those trees. It usually takes us about 2.5 weeks, something like that.
Usually.
And so when we get all the money from the Christmas trees, and we have to sell a certain amount before we break even. That's always your big concern, is let's at least break even, right?
No, I want to sell all the trees.
Yeah, sell all the trees, but it's a big deal when we finally get break even and we're selling them for a profit.
Right.
But we usually have a pretty good profit out of this, and where does the money go to?
Well, if you remember right, the tree lot's been around about 60 years, 60 plus years, and it was originally started to support Camp Kiwanis. And about 12 years ago, we turned the camp over to the YMCA, and they did fabulous things down there at the Y camp. But we still had this great fundraiser we wanted to find a purpose for. So we turned it into a scholarship program. So it's been a scholarship program for the last 12 years. We've funded close to 70 scholarships for the Scottsbluff County kids going to colleges. Hopefully we look for people that are going to Nebraska-based schools, trying to get those kids maybe coming back to the Scottsbluff area. But it's not exclusive. There are exceptions to be made. You see a great kid that's going someplace and going to do super things. We'll try to send them somebody that way. But right now it's a scholarship program, and we're hoping to fund 6 to 7 scholarships again this year.
Yeah, and it's really hard. You wouldn't believe the applications we get for those scholarships. That's a difficult morning to do those scholarships.
It takes all morning on a Saturday morning. I think last year we had like 38 or 40 applications.
Yeah, we had a lot of applications.
And we need more money because all those kids are great kids. And
it's hard to say no.
It is. It's hard to say no.
So anyway, so that's the reason why we need you to go out and buy a tree, so we have the money in order to get that done.
Absolutely.
All right. So once again, the hours over at Aulick's TLC, it's really easy to find the lot. You just pull in. It's right there on the north side of TLC. Pretty easy to see it. What are the hours again?
Weekdays, noon to 8. Saturdays, 9 to 8. Sundays, noon to 6. Watch for the signage. We got some flashing signs back by our little Christmas tree shack. Black Ford truck with some sleigh on it. Got some more flashing lights and direction signs on it. But we try to be easy to find. We keep things plenty lit, and the ice, we salt down the ice so there's no place to slip and slide. There's plenty of light to pick out the tree in the evenings. Great shopping experience. We have a lot of fun there.
All right, very good. So go out there and get your Kiwanis Christmas tree this holiday season. Thanks, Jeff, for stopping in.
Thanks, guys.